Hey, hey Derez. A little tired, but I'm okay. That's good to hear, dude. Yeah, I think it's quite easy to be tired at the moment. Not to mention if you've got other things going on. But yeah, I've been trying to sort of not sleep through everything. But yeah, getting there. I had 13 hours stream yesterday. It was super fun. Oh wow, I did see you go live. Didn't get a chance to drop in though. Only reason I'm tired, yeah, I streamed till 11 PM my time. It was only a 3-hour stream, so not too bad. How was it? It was pretty good. Getting quite a few regulars now. It's good to see people coming back. And yeah, getting more people coming in, finding cool new people to host afterwards. So yeah, making a nice collection of DJ streamers now. You deserve it. Oh, thank you, dude. Yeah, never really intended to make anything of this, but people keep coming back to watch, so must be doing something right. Let's put that down there. Right, so I'm live on Mixer, Twitch, YouTube, and my personal Facebook.
History will remember your contribution to this.
Live as well. Oh, that's a bit of a. Let's move the camera frame down to there. There we go. Such a great person. I really like your streams. Oh, thank you, Derez. Very kind of you to say. Yeah, a lot of people seem to like chatting. Hey Pip, good to see you. You having a good day? Don't want to disturb you. We'll play more of this cute game. Playing 39 Days to Mars, which there's the Steam link. Really charming game. I started playing this yesterday before DJing, and had to pretty much kind of tear myself away from it in order to actually start DJing. So it's that good. I'm interested in this game. I saw your tweet about it. Oh, cool. Yeah, I was fortunate that I was given a code by the developers to stream it for them, so kind of give that a go. I've been looking at this game for a little bit anyway. It's a really cool concept, like it's a puzzle kind of game, but it can be played, designed to be a cooperative, but you can play it by yourself. But there's two characters on the game. Yep, just eating crumpets before making stir fry. Ooh, that's an interesting combination. Crumpets and stir fry. I had a stir fry. Yeah, I had a kind of stir fry. I haven't sent you the picture yet. I'll send you the picture. had stir-fried vegetables, mixed salad leaves, and then on iceberg lettuce, drizzle of lemon juice, some couscous mixed in with some paprika, and mustard seeds. And then kind of put the couscous on the lettuce, and then stir fry vegetables on top of the couscous. Really nice. Crumpets are what crackers? Now they're like a bready, like a kind of like a toasted bready kind of thing. That's finally a crumpet. Crumpet. So a crumpet is a small griddle cake made from unsweetened batter of milk or water, flour and yeast, eaten in the United Kingdom and the Republic of Ireland, in some areas of the Commonwealth. Crumpets are regionally known as pikelets, also applied to a thinner, more pancake-like griddle bread. A type of latter is referred to as crumpet in Scotland. Okay, so the Scottish have flatter crumpets. If you want to read up a little bit, Therese, there's the Wikipedia. So kind of like a pancake, like a thick. You're thinking like a traditional American style pancake, which is quite a thick circular disc. But this is I'd be interested to know how they make it, because it's got lots of holes, kind of bubbled in. So whether it has more yeast to kind of make bubbles in the batter, maybe. But they're really nice. You toast them, put butter on top. The butter kind of seeps through the kind of mixture. Let's get a recipe and try them. Yeah, please do, Jerez. They seem to be a British thing, looking on Wikipedia. But they're so nice, especially when you warm them through and they're very spongy. Yeah, but you put butter on crumpets, so yummy. Yes. Yeah, so rather the pancake would have something sweet, typically, or savoury, but butter is your typical crumpet condiment, I suppose. Looking for new dishes to make when I get back to work. Oh, nice. Yeah, crumpets are normally enjoyed. I suppose it's got a history here. Oh, apparently they're Welsh.
History will remember your contribution to this.
Crumpets originated in Wales or as part of the Anglo-Saxon diet, based on proposed etymologies of the word. In either case, breads were historically common cooked on a griddle whenever bread ovens were unavailable. So it's basically a griddle bread, making bread on the griddle rather than in an oven. Kind of get this flat, circular. But yeah, Scottish crumpet looks more like a pancake. Thank you for the panda. Oh, and thank you to Forbidden and Stinging Bear for your auto hosts, and Derez for your host. I forgot to mention. It's a South African version of the crumpet. It's eaten as breakfast. Yeah, so we're learning stuff. But yeah, if you want to research crumpets more, information is out there. Very nice. Are you monetized on Mixer? I have Embers, which I suppose is Mixer's equivalent, isn't it? Nice, yeah. Like, so I think pretty much anyone can apply to have Embers. You just kind of put your tax information on, bank account information. Oh, it's got monetized as well. Sweet. Yeah, it's cool that Mixer's doing that. There's no real restrictions compared to Twitch. I saw people moaning the other day on Twitter that Mixer's monetization features are sort of behind Twitch, you go, actually, anyone can get monetized stuff on Mixer. You just can't get partner straight away. It's one step closer to being partner. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be partner. I'm only just about to hit 500 follows on Mixer, and I'm 6 followers away from 50 on Twitch. And of course, you have to have 50 followers on Twitch to be considered eligible for affiliate. The only problem with affiliate, you can't stream on Mixer. So why would I want to be affiliate on Twitch? So if I was only streaming to Twitch, then yeah. I would follow with my bot. Wouldn't help. No. Sort of. That's the thing. I don't necessarily want people to follow for the sake of following, because it'd be nice. It's quite nice seeing people. Exactly. Yeah. And generally, I have at least 4 bot accounts I use for various things. Not even all of those are following me, so I could push my numbers up if I wanted to use my bot accounts. But there's no point really. My main bot account follows me, and so I follow my main bot account, so I got a link going on there. But the other ones that I kind of experiment with, I just don't see the point in. Put it down there. Had someone's bot come in last night and tell me to follow. That's yeah. That of course, if the bot gets banned, then they're technically not banned unless you manually ban the channel that the bot's from. Yep. So it's cheeky and it's lazy, because they're not even clicking on your stream anymore. They could quite literally write a bot that would scan all live channels and then loop around every live channel ID, connect a channel, post a channel, disconnect, loop, connect the next channel. You could push out messages across the whole of Mixer pretty quickly. So they're not even taking the effort to come and ask you to follow them anymore. They're just writing bots. Gave me a fake follow, which was pointless and doesn't help for viewing. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Why would you want a bot following you if they're never going to watch you? Yeah, puzzles me. It's usually if they do actually come into your stream and say follow me, then they just leave and they don't follow you anyway. So, or they follow you then unfollow you and tell you to follow them back. But yeah, there's a lot of lazy people out there. Like, I've never asked anyone to follow me. Always watching streams I host, even though I don't talk them. Yeah, that's the best way you kind of support them. So if I tend to have my own page open, and I've got my auto host list obviously set up, and I'll just occasionally check over, oh, who am I hosting right now? Okay, so hosting this person, I might watch him. If I'm not, I'm at least lurking. And so I basically put my viewer number against a stream every time they go live. So it means more than just a host of 0 people. Not that that's a bad thing in any way, because anyone can click on your channel and start watching. So it's all worth it. I've seen some streamers moan about... thank you, Huggybot. I've seen some streamers on Twitter ignore the bot. They try to be... well, I say the bot tries to be clever. I try to make the bot clever. Yeah, some streamers on Twitter complaining about being on people's auto host list. Is that I don't want your lurkers. Okay, if you feel that way. Yeah, that gets me. Yeah, that someone's taken the effort. know it's not a massive amount of effort. Someone's taken the effort to put you on the list. But yeah, my bot, I set my bot up to respond to the letter Y. So if anyone types the letter Y by itself, it responds with why not, just to kind of catch people out, because someone might just type Y in the chat and my bot comes back with why not. It's supposed to be funny, clever. It hasn't caught anyone. It normally just catches people that type Y in a sentence. That's why I whisper saying, if you don't like it, I will remove it. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's fine. I can see what you typed there, but the bot just saw the Y. I keep meaning to take it off. It's on ScottyBot. It's what they call a trigger. So it looks for a keyword or phrase within a comment and then responds based on that. So say, oh, I think I've got a trigger for what you playing, or what game is this, things like that. So the bot will go, oh, this game is this. So it basically responds like a real mod would do. So it's not infallible. So it has to look for exact phrases. So you can go game, and someone might be talking about another game, and the bot will just respond with the game I'm playing. It doesn't work out. So I've had to type in what game are you playing in every different way and form that a person could type it to even get that to be useful. It needs to be kind of a bit more intelligent to work out if a person's asking a particular question. It's funny because I wasn't expecting it. Yeah. Now my aim is, because I'm trying to write HuggyBot from scratch. At the moment he's attached to ScottyBot, but I want to write it from scratch to be semi-intelligent in what it does, rather than just being exclamation point, keyword, respond, which is pretty much every bot. I want it to actually be more engaging, kind of almost like just a general robotic mod that will do the things that a mod would do on the basic level. Not to say I don't want real mods. I do have actual mods for my channel. I don't tend to watch very often, but typically I don't need mods. But it'd be nice to have something responding to people without me having to. But yeah, it's quite funny. It's the only thing it tends to pipe up for is if you type a Y in chat. Otherwise it's not very useful at the moment. Oh, Ryan, thank you for that like on Facebook. Just seeing that pop up. I wonder if that pops up on the screen. Maybe not. Yeah, Streamlabs is on there. Alright, so let's play this game. So this game is 39 Days to Mars. Need to switch to main screen. Thank you. Right. So yeah, 39 Days to Mars. Charming indie game. I'm back on Facebook Birds. Should be able to listen to you more of your content. Could I get my first shout out? Of course, Ryan. Thank you very much for popping in. No music today, but I will be DJing next Sunday and every other Sunday, generally speaking. Yeah, good to see you pop in. Hope you're doing okay. I'm not had to do too much for Paul recently, so just doing other interesting stuff to keep myself busy. But yeah, that's not too bad, is it? Yeah, I got my left screen's got Facebook, my right screen's got Mixer, so I'm kind of talking to people like this. whatever you type on Facebook, Ryan, won't appear in that bottom section down there because the APIs don't link across for personal pages. So you're effectively a secret chat going on that only my friends on Facebook can join in on. Everyone else is on the public chat down there. Right, so I started playing this solo journey. You can play it as a cooperative. And start solo settings. Right. So I want to resume my solo journey. So this is 39 days to Mars. I'm on day 14. Yep, day 14 of 39. Hey Max, good to see you again. How's it going? Playing more of this 39 days to Mars. Turn that down my ear a little bit. Let me know if the game's too loud, too quiet. If I'm too quiet, you're going to have to dump it. I'm not going to get much louder. So, we're on a spacefaring craft of some sort. A very steampunk kind of stuff. And it keeps catching fire because it's just cobbled together with all sorts of stuff. So right now, this is on fire.
It's almost time for afternoon tea. This will have to wait until after I've had a cuppa.
And it's typically written very British, even though it is a Australian developer.
It's a teapot. I went all the way to Stoke-on-Trent to buy it.
Right. So we now have a mini-game puzzle. My left stick is the cat's paw, my right stick is the hand, and the two triggers are the grab on each hand. So this makes for an interesting kind of game. So ordinarily you have two people playing, one controls one controls the other. So I have to make a cup of tea. The tea he wants is warm and sweet tea. So if I grab the tea bag, let's put that in the tea, into the teacup. And he wants sweet tea, so I'd have to put sugar. He doesn't want any milk. So let's add some hot water. Now have some hot water in tea, and it's still salty because the water in the kettle is salty water, so you have to add more sugar. Drink the cup of tea. There you
This
go.
looks like a good cuppa.
So now my little fella has a cup of tea. Now he's got his tea, he can now get to fixing.
It's the control panel board, made out of parts from our local telephone exchange.
I started a walk at 5:55 this morning. I love the style of this game. Who are the devs for this? So the devs, what I should have done, the devs were so kind to actually give me a copy. Let's show if I can bring it up. Where are they? Anecdotal? Yeah, so I copy this. So if I want to copy share. Copy to clipboard, there we go. And I go into my own mixer chat. Let's do cross kind of stuff. Check them out. So I'll post a link to their Twitter in my mixer chat, so that should come up on YouTube as well. Come on, phone. Cool. So there is their Twitter page. Yeah, very kind of them to give me a key for this game. As far as I can tell, this is their only game. I've not researched them enough to say otherwise. Okay, so I'm limited to this space over to the right here. So I've got a switch, and I've got some. Going on.
Oh dear. Now the controls are in an even worse state.
Oops. Okay. Let's try that one again. So I need to match the letter. Oh, before it gets to the bottom. Oh, it's time. Right, okay. So I need to... do the same for that. Watch it. Right. Keep going back to the top. They have another game called Watch This Space. Looks interesting. Oh cool, I'll have to check that out. Ah, right, so I have to keep flicking that. Oh wow. So that needs to get that up to that symbol. Right, and then lock it. Cool, right, and then let's go move down to oh wow, it's going to get quite interesting then. So next symbol, let's get to square. do the top one first. Oh no,
Oh
I
dear.
failed it again.
Now the controls are in an even worse state.
I refuse to believe that. On day 16 now. Okay, first again. XX. Okay, that's easy enough to do. What this one? Pull it there. Oh. Oh well, okay. Right, that's 2. So it needs to go down to there. I need to move. There. And down to here. Okay, one more. So that's that one, and then it's set from
The controls
Oh,
are back
didn't it?
under control.
oh. Something else is broken.
The Blackwell pulverator has run out of coal and is starting to pulverize itself.
Oh no.
The Blackwell
Yes,
pulverator.
okay.
It's almost time for afternoon tea. This will have to wait until after I've had a cuppa.
Okay. Need to have another cup of tea first. What does he want today? He wants warm and milky. Okay. So not hot, he wants it warm. Drink.
This looks
There
like
you
a
go.
good cuppa.
Okay, now I've got a decent cup of tea. It's back up to the top.
My hands are already full. I built our mining vehicle out of a penny farthing and a broken claw from an arcade machine on Brighton Pier.
Ah,
We need at least 3 bushels of coal to get the engine up and running again. If that was coal, it would be black.
oh, okay. This game isn't what I thought it was going to be. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit different. dark out here. It is mostly kind of puzzle. Oh, what's going on here? I see.
There's still not enough coal. In fact, I think it's getting worse.
I mean, it's getting worse. Yeah, so it is kind of like a cooperative puzzle kind of game, I suppose.
We need at least 3 bushels of coal to get the engine up and running again.
I'm really liking it, but yeah, it wasn't quite what I was thinking initially. Where's this coal then? Not seeing the coal, and we'll pass out again.
There's still not enough coal. In fact, I think it's getting worse.
So where is the coal?
We need at least 3 bushels of coal to get the engine up and running again.
The coal is inside the rocks, maybe?
If that was coal, it would be black.
Oh. There's some coal. And then to return back to the...
This coal won't be of any use until we get it back. There's still not enough coal. In fact, I think it's getting worse.
Oh dear. Something else is broken. Right.
We need at least 3 bushels of coal to get the engine up and running again.
Right, so... right myself around a little bit.
1 down, only 2 more scoops of coal to fetch.
There we go, it's one piece. Quite disorientating. One more piece of coal.
Look at that. We only need 1 more. If that was coal, it would be black.
There's some coal. Quick, back to the ship. Bringing a rock with me. Oh, that was close.
Our mission was a success. The Blackwell Pulverator is pulverating once again.
Right, sort this issue out before another one happens.
The ship's garden has taken over this room, and every other part of the ship too.
Okay.
I'm awfully peckish. This is going to have to wait until after I've had a scone.
Okay, let's go and have a scone.
The kitchen fire is stoked to the perfect temperature for scones.
So last time I did a scone, it was so awkward. So we have to build a scone. So he wants half a scone. So that makes life a bit easier. Let's get the top half of the scone. Put it down there. Sorted. Right. So he doesn't want any butter. He wants a little jam, a strawberry, and no. Okay, this is quite a simple scone. So he wants a little. Give me the jam. I want that bit of jam there. Right. Oh, I dropped the jam. Right, get the jam. Jam, jam, jam. Right. Don't want the butter. Just the jam. There you go, little jam. You don't need the knife anymore. We just need a straw. Get my hands in the right place. And a strawberry. So half, no butter, little jam, a strawberry, no currants, no coffee cream.
We've made the perfect scone.
That was a lot easier than last scone. Last scone needed 3 strawberries, lots of coffee cream, lots of butter, and the top on it as well. That took me forever trying to get that scone. Oh, okay, I need to look in the library. So, guideline 12b is met. I need to look up rule 2 and axiom number 7. So, rule 2 and axiom number 7. Yes.
We can't just cut things haphazardly. I'm sure we've got a gardening book on board somewhere. Most of the books in our ship's library were torn up in the last solar storm.
Yes. Ah, fortunately, it keeps it in the same way that I left it before. So, what I'm going to do then is put these into the books. That they are. So that's paragraph code. So we know that. That's rule 2. A respectable garden should have no more than 3 holly leaves. So, you have to make sure there's no more than 3 holly leaves in that garden. What does a holly leaf look like? So I say peony, hawthorn. So monocles, we don't need to worry about monocles just yet. So put all the monocles over here. Lilac leaf. So that is the, there you go, guideline 12b, all English gardens should have at least 3 roses, so we know that's met. Monocle, axiom 7, for a garden of the highest quality, your gardener must ensure that exactly 2 hazelnuts are retained. So a hazelnut looks like that. So we need 3 holly leaves. There's a holly leaf. Okay, so rose. Put the rose down there. Buttercup leaf. Privet leaf. So that's another part of a garden. Gooseberries. Regulation on gooseberries. That's about monocles, so put the monocle over there. That's the front page for the garden stuff. There's a violet, right, okay. So, no more than 3 holly leaves and 2 hazelnuts.
I forgot my library card, so we're not allowed to remove any books from the library.
That's a holly leaf. hazelnuts, 2 hazelnuts, so I can see quite a few hazelnuts there. So lots of hazelnuts. Let's go with. Chop all that, just want to chop the hazelnut. I see, so I could potentially end up chopping more than I wanted to. Go with that hazelnut. The hazelnut, oh, one there, one there. Try to get these hazelnuts. That hazelnut. Let's try to get rid of this hazelnut as well. So my 2 hazelnuts are there. So any other hazelnut needs to go. Just water everything as we go. Come back again. Okay, so do we need to chop the branch? Right. Hazelnuts over there, there isn't. Okay, so we have to be careful not to chop too much away. Right, so that's hazelnuts. Holly leaves, no more than 3 holly leaves. So we have quite a few over here, haven't we?
Perfectly proved.
Wasn't too bad.
It's now a garden we can be proud of.
Okay, 22 days. Let's wait for the next thing to break. 24 days.
It's almost time for afternoon tea. This will have to wait until after I've had a cuppa.
Okay, another cup of tea. What's he want this time? Hot. He just wants hot tea. We can do hot tea. We don't want it salty though. Scalding, do it, scalding, this needs to be hot. There we go.
This looks like a good cuppa.
Okay, Okay, now we have our hot tea. We'll sort out this leak.
Thousands of litres of water are pouring out onto the floor.
Ah, okay. Can I spin this? Will it let me spin it? No, okay. So the parts have to be used in their intended fashions. Ah, that's what I want. Moving? I can't move, okay. Have to be careful about that one. I know exactly what's going to happen, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Duct tape and string can fix the most
Ah, it
strident of
worked.
water leaks.
So the T-pipes are optional directions then. You can use as a bend or a straight. Oh, what's going on here?
The Pocket Guide to Space Creatures suggests capture using a sample net.
Okay.
I need to find somewhere to put this baby space kraken.
Oh, in here.
The specimen tank is filling up with baby space.
One more. Is that all the space krakens? Made an awful mess of the place. Cool. What's this about? Day 29. 10 more days. Day 30. 9 more days. 31. 8 days.
The specimen tank is full of baby space kraken.
Day 32, what's broken now? Oh, the boiler.
I'm awfully peckish. This is going to have to wait
Oh,
until
okay.
after I've had a scone.
Okay, time for another scone. Oh, we missed a whole one. Okay, so whole scone, no butter, no jam, a strawberry. Oh, this sounds easy enough. Okay. Put the top of the scone over here. So he wants 4 red currants. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 red currants. There's a single strawberry. And just put the lid on it.
We've made the perfect scone.
Cool. Perfect scone made. Now we can go and sort out the boiler.
Without any steam from the boiler, we'll never be able to iron our waistcoats.
Oh no. Let's straighten some of this piping out. What's going on then? What do we do here then? Do we pass the piping through the squares? Okay. What happens if we plug this in this side? Right. No. No. Oh. Yes. Okay, so those two no, that's it. So Spin this around. What? No. So, these two are supposedly correct. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Right. We'll take a bit more thought. Just going to take a quick break for a sec. It won't be a minute. I'll be back with you. See you shortly. Okay, I'm back. I'm invaded with a kraken. On me. Let's sit down. Yeah. Right, so we have the several different pipes going on. Sit on the lap. Comfortable there. Yes? No? Okay. You like that. So we've got some pipes. Seems to be a fairly short pipe. Nope. Yes. Nope. No. Nope. 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 So that one. Let's move this over this way. Yes. Right, okay. There's 2 pipes in place. Put this down here for the moment. Let's stretch this pipe out. Let's see what's going on with it. This is another pipe. And this pipe. Let's touch this end to there. Come back here, where are you going? Right, so let's find. So that's one. That isn't. That isn't. That isn't. That isn't. Bring it round into here. That is. I wonder if I need to unplug this one and use it at the bottom. So I unplug this. And then I instead plug this one into that one. Is that going to be sufficient? Unless that specifically has to be that one. Okay. Let's move this this one go this way. Kind of goes all the way around because there's plenty of pipe for it. Right, let's go around this way. Right, okay. So, got 3 more pipes. So this one's quite a short pipe. So where does this one plug into? Plugs into there. And possibly there then. Let's bring this over. So the cat gets that bit. Right, so it's there and there. Right. Okay, so we've got one here, which I'm guessing is this one then. Right. And just to check. Yes, okay. So that's one then. Let's go unplug this pipe momentarily. Bring it down here. And put this one back in. It's done.
That's better. Landing on Mars with creased waistcoats would have been simply awful.
Oh no, we can't have that. Day 34. Ooh, what's that? Does it sound good?
Our sturdy landing craft is made out of the highest quality steel and some leftover bricks.
It's the fireplace from our house.
There's a plate on the table for any scones we want to keep for later.
Okay. Ooh. There's something over there. Come on, kitty cat. Over there.
I'm going to need to get closer to the giant kraken without floating away.
Ooh, okay, how do we do that?
You never know when it's going to rain.
True. This is true.
I'm going to need to get closer to the giant kraken without floating away.
So I can't do anything with that yet, so rope.
We packed 20 meters of old clothesline, just in case.
Useful. Oh, space kraken. holding the right trigger. Let's fend it away. Okay. We need to attack each of the tentacles. Okay. Understand what I need to do now. Sometime later.
It's cold and damp in here.
Oh no.
I still can't believe the Kraken ate our ship, and us
Oh.
along with it.
At least it's carrying us towards Mars.
Ouch! There's something hard and shaped like our emergency landing craft.
If only I had something to use as a hammer.
Okay. So this, I wonder if this is the intention of being eaten, or maybe you can skip this bit if you don't get eaten.
It's a rusty bed spring.
Cool, useful.
If only I had something to use as a hammer.
Okay.
It's a slimy rock.
Maybe the rock can be used as a hammer.
It's hard to see in here, but I think that's half of it repaired.
Okay, what do I need now?
I need some glue to hold the patch.
Okay, some glue.
This ball of phlegm is even more disgusting than the rest of the place.
Giant space kraken, length 0.342 miles, weight 1,543 pounds.
If only I had some leather to repair this.
It's never. Depth 3,431 leagues above the sea level. Diet, Albert. So, let's put that over there. Ah, here we go.
My lost leather boot.
Useful.
We did it. The descent capsule is ready to descend.
You'd hope they could do that. Let's put that over there for a moment.
We're ready to debark from the Kraken and descend to Mars.
Cool. navigate through these rocks. Moving rocks now. Careful, does it? Tighter down here. Nice bit of smooth sailing for a moment. Less than 20 miles, 15 miles, 10 miles, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 0.
The hatch only opens from the outside.
Oh. So, how do we do this? Sometime later.
Almost got it. It's lucky I carry a spare hairpin.
Cool.
We made it!
We're on the surface of Mars. What's this?
We can't make a picnic tea without a teapot.
Okay, so we need to find teapot. What's this?
Every reasonable escape craft carries a checkered picnic rug.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we have a picnic rug.
We can't make a picnic tea without a teapot.
Okay, so the rugs. Got the rug anyway. So we need to find a teapot.
Red dust stretches out as far as the eye can see.
Oh.
Red dust stretches out as far as the eye can see.
Oh, I can go this way. Oh, teapot.
There's still some hot water left in the teapot.
One last cup of tea. Just wants a hot cup of tea. Tea bag in there. Some sugar. And hot water.
I've been looking forward to this cup of tea for 39 days. It was worth the wait.
39 days to Mars. Oh. That was cute. So a game by Philip Butcham. I have to forgive my pronunciations. Albert by Mark Copeland, Jonathan Cook, who's Baxter. So many people. Creative Commons authors. Okay. Localizations by level of translation. Tol Makchim, Kashi Games, Yokomo. Well, can't keep up with all these. Marketing by Indie Bros, Eric Johnson, Josh Knapp. Special thanks. I'm too late. Oh no. How's it going, TMS? All Kickstarter backers. Orphan's going to see Kickstarter stuff. So this is a really cool game. Oh, thank you very much for those 50 embers. All that hype. Awesome.
39 days? Felt more like 39 months.
No. That's a cute game. Did feel a little bit short. But it seems to be fairly self-generated. It's not going to be exactly the same each time. But certain events will be the same. Wardrobe. Okay, I can change my wardrobe. Look at this. Join our newsletter and get more hats for Albert and Baxter. Let's say occasional updates. Okay. Let's switch my scene so I'm not giving my email address out to everyone. There we go. So how's it going, Upmost Steve? How long did this game take? So it's about must have been about an hour yesterday. What's the time now? So it's half 9. Started at 8, an hour and a half. 2.5 hours. Oh, okay. Always. Oh dear. Yeah, about 2.5 hours, I'd say. But then that's kind of no, kind of a bit. Probably 2 hours because I did a little bit of talking, so call it 2 hours. Cool. Yeah, so it's a pretty cool game for that, and it's co-op, designed to be a co-op game. So playing with another person kind of gives you that extra element to work with. So if you play this with more and more people, you kind of try and work out together, and the co-op puzzles are kind of almost randomly generated into what they need you to do. So it kind of keeps it fairly fresh. Cool, so I've subscribed to their newsletter. Go back to that one. So I should get some hats. So I'm going to need to go to my email to find the hats. But yeah, so you got your cooperative adventure, so you got your 2 characters, or solo, you play both characters with one controller, or mouse and keyboard. Not sure what to do. Should I find out if I can get these hats? Let's have a quick check of my email. Put myself back on full camera. Let's check my email, see if those hats come through. Like Brothers the game, yes. Very much that kind of style. Another game that reminds me of that has that kind of effect is Starcrossed, where you sort of, it's kind of like an arcadey experience with lots of space enemies on the screen, but you have a star bouncing between each player, and you have to automatically bounce between each player, but you have to move the players to move where the star's bouncing, and the star kills the enemies. And again, that can be played by yourself, but then you have to try and move 2 characters around the screen. So that becomes quite a mind twist going on. So this to a certain extent was like that. You have to like maneuver objects as 2 characters. So I can imagine that being quite fun. As a 2 player, you're kind of having to talk. Having to talk to your co-player to maneuver objects. Because you're enjoying, please confirm subscription. Click there. Cool. Click there. So yeah, I really enjoyed this game. So they got 2 games. So it's from a developer called it's Anecdotal, and they have Watch This Space, which is kind of like almost like an asteroids, multiplayer asteroids, if you can remember that old arcade game, where you have to shoot your own coloured asteroids by the looks of it. So I might have to check that out. And you got the 39 Days to Mars. This is available on the Switch, the Xbox One, Steam and PS4. Multiple awards they've won. So you can join their Discord, follow them on Twitter, and get in touch on their email. And there's seems to be really friendly dev, so they've retweeted me out, which is very kind of them. Thank you very much for that. Not junk. Yeah, so that's not a junk email. So how do I get my hats? So that of course make it more interesting if you can mix up your attire. Not not sure should I start another one. So I was planning to only play till about 10 o'clock. And then so switch over, but we could. There's something else we could play in the meantime. So we quick look at my Steam list. Just something to play to fill the... Oh, Steam's on that screen, that's why. But yeah, I highly recommend this. There's the link to it on Steam. Quite a few achievements, Steam achievements, so if you're... Well, there's quite a few I haven't got yet either. Let's have a look. Can I look at the achievements? There's 23 Steam achievements. I've only done 6 of them, so it'd be worth replaying this through, just to try and catch all the achievements. What was that update yesterday? You can now access this feature from the main menu. However, it comes with a catch. You have to access the menu option by subscribing to the newsletter from the game during development for many days. Shared interest update to talk about the game as progressing with new projects on the horizon. Lots of interesting things to talk about. Reviving newsletter, share development progress review. Also, we use it as share fun updates. Like these hats. Cool. Still not sure how you get the hats. Let's go back into the game. Do I have to come out the game? Let's come out the game and go back in. So I've confirmed it now. So what's my other achievements then? Can I look at the achievements? View achievements, there it is. Oh, okay, see if I can switch this over. Let's go to game capture. Actually, we can switch this on. Nope, not that one. That one. That's the easiest way to do it. So these achievements I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got the terrible Pescane. I'll show you say that. Sojourn Maya, London Mars. Nemo, finish 39 days to Mars with 1 player. Okay. Snag, fail at something. Sepia, capture all the specimens without cleaning up. Okay, maybe you can clean up them. Duct tape, fix the water leak on the first attempt. Ah. There's a achievement for crashing on the surface of Mars. An achievement for finishing it with 2 players. Achievement for making 39 cups of awful tea. Achievement for drinking 39 cups of perfect tea. Achievement for leaving the hydrant running. Capture all the specimens and clean up afterwards. So I didn't work out how you clean up. Maybe there's a mop or something. Fail everything and still make it to Mars. Finish 39 days to Mars without ever failing a puzzle. Ooh. Embark on an adventure without completing the volatile helioscope password generator. So that one I would need to know the password without checking it, I suppose. Complete 39 days to Mars in less than 50 minutes. So it can be played in 50 minutes or less than. You want to speedrun it. Collect enough coal without running out of oxygen. So I didn't do that one. Fix the ship's controls on the first attempt. Break 39 asteroids while mining for coal. Capture 39 specimens for the specimen tank. Play through 39 days to Mars in one sitting. Complete 39 days to Mars in less than 30 minutes. So you could, they reckon you can do this in less than 30 minutes. One hidden achievement. So you can do this in less than 30, but it's taken me 2 hours. But there's a few failed attempts and I'm kind of talking in between. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, that's a pretty cool game. Really enjoyed that. So I've been playing, technically I've been playing for 3 hours, but only 2 of those I was actually playing. So I could definitely want to play it through again and try and get the rest of those achievements, and I definitely want to play it with someone else. Let's go full camera. There we go. Let's wait for the store page to load. Did it load? Go on Steam client. There we go. So let's put that back on there. So came out in April 2018. So this game's been out for a little while now. Very positive reviews. So yeah, so single player, split shared screen, co-op, remote play. So anyone on my Steam friends list I can remote play co-op with. Which is especially useful during this time when you can't really visit people. Or you can do kind of your regular couch co-op. You can play the demo. You can download the demo on their Steam page if you wanted to check it out. Got this option for that. If not, in Great British pounds, you're only looking at £11.39, which is not bad for your experience. Lots of effort's been put into this game, and needs next to nothing on your PC. Yeah, only 2 gig of RAM, which if you've got less than 2 gig, you generally don't want to play games anyway. And you generally haven't got a PC that was built in the last 15 years. 1.7 gigahertz, 156 meg of virtual for VRAM for graphics, visual RAM. Most graphics cards these days got at least like a gig on there. Only 650 meg space, so hardly anything. So I wonder if I can find out what's their other. What was their other title? Watch this space. Game about friends and asteroids. So is watch their space on here? I wonder. Let's go to the developer. Let's follow them, just in case there's any updates. Oh, they've only got 39 days to Mars on Steam. So let's just watch this space on Steam. Oh, available 2020. So can I wish this on Steam? Oh, it's already on my wish list. So why is that not coming up? Is that upcoming releases? New releases, top sellers. There we go. It's in the top sellers. So again, that's split screen PvP remote play together. So there's no single player for this one. This is kind of like a multiplayer. But that looks fun though. Let's watch that properly. That's pretty cool. So that's all in my wish list. Awesome. Actually, I want to go back to that, switch that off, back to that screen. Okay. Yeah, so I've wish list that. That's pretty cool. What do I have as a quick game? There's loads of game I need to actually be playing. Let's change my stream settings. I'm sure nobody's really watching anymore because I'm blabbing on. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to say goodbye to you and turn that off. Hope to see you guys again. Thank you for checking out the YouTube. If you enjoy it, make sure you kind of check me out in the future, or even subscribe to the channel. Find out when I'm on again. Or if you don't, you don't. It's completely up to you. So thank you, YouTube. I'll see you guys next time.